Hi, my dear students. Very good morning. This is your Raju sir, subject of commerce. Okay, right. Today's class, okay, we are going to discuss about the sixth problem, which is important as per the annual examination point of view, public examination point of view. The important problem now we are going to discuss here. Okay, right. We discuss about the problem now. This is the sixth problem as per academic textbook of Telangana Intermediate Board. Okay, na? If you refer the textbook or any concern material, in that the problem number 6 we are going to discuss. Okay, my dear students, let's begin the class. Okay, right, let's see. So prepare final accounts from the trial balance of Brindavan business for the year ended 31st March 2019. So this is the trial balance of Brindavan business for the year ending 31st March 2019. Let's see. So we decide from this trial balance. So which is to be recording in trading account, and which is to be recording in profit and loss account, and which is to be recording in balance sheet. Okay, right. Let me decide now. Salaries is, you know that this is already the indirect expenses. It is part of profit and loss account. Purchases, it is the part of trading account, direct expenses. Wages, trading account. Carriage on purchases, trading account. Office expenses, profit and loss account. Commission, profit and loss account. Debitors is the asset, part of the balance sheet. Furniture is also the asset, is the part of the balance sheet. Machinery, asset. Insurance, profit and loss account. Bank balance, asset. Bills receivable, asset. Cash, also the asset. Okay, so we decided. Okay, so the contents of trading, profit and loss account, and balance sheet on the debit side of the trial balance. We move to the credit balances now. Actually, credit balances are what here? Liabilities and incomes. The credit side, the liabilities are incomes only to be recording in trial balance. Yes, sales is the income, part of trading account. Creditors is the liability, part of the balance sheet. Capital is the liability, part of the balance sheet. Bills payable is also the liability, part of the balance sheet. Yes, it's over. Okay, I hope you understand the which is to be recording in these consent three statements. Okay, my dear students, right. We move to the adjustments. You know that already we discussed in the last classes, and also last three problems also we discussed. Every adjustment, it will be affected twice in the final accounts. Okay, now dual effect in the final accounts. Let's see what are the adjustments of this problem. Let's see now. Yes. Yes, adjustments are given. Outstanding wages. The first adjustment is outstanding wages. So add it to the wages in the trading account, the debit side of the trading account, add it to the wages, and it has been showing on the liability side of balance sheet twice, second time. Outstanding salaries. Yes, we have to show two types. So add it to the salaries. We are going to add it to the salaries on the debit side of the profit and loss account, and it has been showing on the liability side of the balance sheet. Prepaid insurance, deduct from the insurance on the liability side of profit and loss account, and second time it has been recorded on the asset side of the balance sheet. Create 5% reserve for bad debts. It is also considered as a loss, showing on the debit side of the profit and loss account, and deduct from the debtors on the asset side of the balance sheet. Depreciation, loss has been debit side of profit and loss account, and deduct from the concerned asset on the asset side of the balance sheet. Next one is closing stock. The closing stock, is the trading account. We have to show on the trading account credit side. After then, it has been showing on the asset side of the balance sheet. Okay, right. Let's see. So already we discussed in the last classes, whatever the contents have the adjustment, put some mark. Let's see. I am marking on the contents in the trading account here. Let's see. Yes, wages. Wages has adjustment, right? Salaries adjustment is there. Debtors means provision for bad debts. Furniture, machinery, insurance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Closing stock is one more is there. Okay, so this is the question, my dear students. Okay, right. Let's move. We move to the solution now. Okay, right. Sixth problem solution. Solution of sixth one. Okay, let's see. So I am preparing in this problem the two statements, trading and profit and loss account in one particular pro forma. Okay, let's see. Trading and profit and loss account of trading and profit and loss account of Brindavan business. Brindavan business for the year ended ended 31st March 2019. Right. So this is the pro forma. So I already told you. So I am preparing trading account, profit and loss account in one pro forma. Last problems we prepared, these both are separately. Trading account is separate, profit and loss account is separate. We prepared. Yes. Right. So debit, credit both sides. Why? Because this is an account. So what is the pro forma? Particulars, rupees, total rupees, particulars, rupees, total rupees. Right. Let's see. So we knew that first trading account. So trading account information already we marked and also we decided from the trial balance. In the trading account, the first one is opening stock. But in this problem, there is no opening stock. So in case there is no opening stock, we should begin with purchases. Two purchases. There is no returns. There is no returns in the problem. So directly write it down the purchases amount in second column, 22,000. After the purchases, direct expenses like wages, carriage on purchases or something. Yes, wages is there. Two wages. Amount of wages 7,800. To this wages, already we put some mark on the wages. The mark indication is what I already told you, means the marked content which have some adjustment. This wages has adjustment. What is the adjustment? Outstanding wages. Outstanding means add. Outstanding wages. Outstanding wages 2,000. 7,800 plus 2,000, 9,800. Next, to carriage on purchases. To carriage on purchases, direct expenses 400. Right. So finish. The trading account information is finished. Means debit side. Debit side information is finished. Let's move to the credit side. Buy, sales. There is no returns. Directly write it down. 47,000 in credit column. And the next one, closing stock. Buy, closing stock, which is in adjustment. The credit side only two transactions we have to record. One sales, second one is unsold. Simple logic. The throughout the sales in a year, total sales of the year, credit side. After the sales, whatever the stock is unsold is called as closing stock. So we could write down after the sales unsold stock means closing stock value is 11,000. Trading account is finished. Total the both sides in the rough. So credit side 58,000, 47,000 plus 11,000, 58,000 is the total amount of credit. Debit side 22,000 plus 9,000, 31 and 1,200, 32,200 is the total amount of debit. 22, 31, 32,200 means the total amount of credit is higher than total amount of debit, which means profit, because of in this account records all the profits on credit side, expenses and losses on debit side. That's why the profits are more than expenses and losses. That's why the finally it has been profit. How much gross profit here? 0,0,852. 25,800 is the gross profit. Let's see. 2. Gross profit. Balancing figure. Debit side. 25,800. Now the both side totals are to be equal. 58,000. 58,000. This gross profit transfer to P&L account. Right. Finish. One statement is over. Yes. So we are preparing these two statements in this proper manner. Let's see. This gross profit, now we have to carry forward to the profit and loss account credit side by gross profit brought down from trading account 25,800. Yes. So means when you recorded the gross profit on the credit side, which means the profit and loss account is begin. Okay, it's started. So debit side. So what is the profit and loss account content here? First, we already identified in the trial balance. Okay, salaries. Two salaries. The first one is two salaries. Amount of salaries 6,000 has adjustment. Outstanding salaries. Add outstanding salaries. 1,000, I think. Yes, 1,000. So total 7,000. Next, insurance. Okay, to insurance, the amount of insurance 400. Adjustment is there. Prepaid insurance. Prepaid means advanced. The insurance paid in advance. So we should minus prepaid insurance 50 rupees. 400 minus 50, 350. Next, to office expenses. Amount of office expenses 500. To commission paid to commission paid, amount of commission paid 600. Right. Next, salaries, insurance, commission, office expenses are over. So trial balance expenses, what we identified in the trial balance, inside of the trial balance, we recorded. So some adjustments are there. Some adjustments are there which is to be recording in profit and loss account. Yes. What is the adjustment? Outstanding wages, already we consider. Outstanding salaries, already added to the salaries. Closing stock is also over. Prepaid insurance is also over. Now more two adjustments are there to record. One is provision for bad debts and one is the depreciation. These both are the losses. The losses has been debit side of the profit and loss account. So let's see. Okay, right. The first one, to provision for bad debts. To provision for bad debts. Yes, 5% on debtors. Provision for bad debts means nothing but it is the doubtful. Doubtful on debtors. This is the adjustment relating to the debtors. Bad debts, debtors, bad debts, debtors. The bad debts are part of the debtors. So what is the value of the debtors? 30,000. On this 30,000, 5% is doubtful. 2 zeros to 2 zeros cancel. 300 into 5, 1500. Next, to depreciation on furniture, directly amount is given. To depreciation on furniture, I think it is the 150. Next, to depreciation on machinery. Yes, depreciation on machinery 500. Right. Okay. All the debit side information is recorded in profit and loss account. Checked out in the trial balance. Is there any profits? Are there indirect profits or indirect incomes? We should write on the credit side of the profit and loss account, like received interest, received discount, received rent, okay, received commission, like this. If any incomes are there, we should write on the credit side of the profit and loss account. But in this problem, there is no more indirect incomes. So means the profit and loss account is over. Total the both sides. You know that credit side only isolated amount is there, that is to be 25,800 is the total amount of credit. Now let me total on debit side. 7,000 plus 1,000, 8,000. Now total the hundreds. 3, 8, 14, 19, 20, 25 hundreds. Total the rupees. 50 plus 50, 100. So total 10,600 is the total amount of debit. 10,600 means, so the credit side, the total amount of credit is higher than total amount of debit, which means the profits are more than expenses and losses. So from this 25,800 minus 10,600. Okay, subtract the 10,600 from 25,800. What is the final result here? 0, 0, 2, 5, 1. 15,200 is the net profit. So debit side is the lesser side now. So debit side to net profit, balancing figure 15,200. Now after the difference amount 15,200 written, the both sides are 25,800, 25,800. This net profit transfer to capital account. Right. Finish. The two statements are finished. As dear students, I hope you understand this trading and profit and loss account. What is the difference actually? In the last problems, I have explained the trading account and profit and loss account in the separate tables. But in this problem, I have explained the trading and profit and loss account only in one particular pro forma. Okay, right. Now let's we move to the direct, the last statement of the final accounts. Let's see. Balance sheet. Balance sheet of Brindavan Traders as on 31st March 2019. Right. Balance sheet of Brindavan Traders as on 31st March 2019. S. This is the pro forma. Liabilities, assets, the both two columns for rupees and total rupees. Liabilities, rupees, total rupees, assets, rupees, total rupees. Let's see. First, we have to write on the liability side. These liabilities information is on credit side of the question, means in the trial balance. The first one is capital. Yes, the first liability of the business, capital, 25,000. To this capital, add net profit, which we got in profit and loss account. Net profit, the value of the net profit, 15,200. So there is no drawings in the question. If there is any drawings, we should minus from this, okay, na, the total amount of capital. But there is no drawings, na, so directly write it down, the amount, total amount of capital, 40,200. Right. Other liabilities, creditors is the liability, 10,000. Next, bills payable, 5,800, and this is the trial balance information. And in adjustments, if any outstanding expenses is there, it is to be considered as the liability. Why? Because the expenses are payable. So means already in this problem we have the two expenses are payable. Outstanding wages, outstanding salaries. Okay, just wait. Outstanding wages, outstanding salaries. Outstanding wages, outstanding salaries. Wages are payable, salaries are payable. What is the wages amount of payable? 2,000. Salaries are payable 1,000. Right. Okay. So liability side information is over. Let's move to the asset side. Okay, now asset side, the first one is machinery. Write it down, the machinery. Amount of the machinery, 10,000. From this, minus depreciation, 500. Yes, 500. Already we written on the debit side of profit and loss account. Depreciation on machinery, 500. So 10,000 minus 500, 9,500. Next, furniture. The value of the furniture, 3,000. From this minus depreciation. Amount is 150. 3,000 minus 150, 2,850. Next, closing stock, which is in an adjustment. Closing stock, 11,000. After this, debitors, value of the debitors 30,000, adjustment is there. From this, minus PBD, abbreviation of PBD, provision for bad debts. In shortcut formation, I have mentioned here PBD 1500. It is the loss doubtful on these debtors, so remaining 28,500. Next, bills receivable, bills receivable, bills receivable 2,000. Next, bank balance, cash balance, bank balance, cash balance, the both are assets. Yes, bank balance 4,000, cash balance 1,100. Okay. Next, prepaid insurance, which is in adjustment. Prepaid insurance, right? Prepaid insurance 50. So what I mentioned in the blue color, these all are adjustments. Outstanding wages is in the adjustment, our salary is in adjustment, depreciation, closing stock, PBD, prepaid insurance. So actually the before already we discussed in the classes, every adjustment it will be affected twice in the final accounts. These all adjustments I already considered in the trading and profit and loss account with black color. Outstanding wages, closing stock, like this. The same adjustment I have mentioned in this balance sheet in the blue. Okay, for identification. Okay, my dear students, the total information to be recorded in already we recorded in the balance sheet. Let me total the both sides now. Let's see. First, the total amount on the liability side: 40, 50, 55, 57, 58, 59,000. Total amount of liabilities 59,000. Assets 9, 11, 22, 50, 52, 56, 57. Right, 57,000. Now total the hundreds: 5, 13, 18, 19, 1900 rupees, 50, 50, 100. So 59,000. Yes, the total amount of assets also 59,000. Means the balance sheet is tallied. Okay, the problem is absolutely correct. Okay, I hope you understand this one, Nana. So do practice the problems once or twice. Okay, now after then you able to get the final accounts information to be very easy, and further problems also to become very easy if you practice once or twice these all problems. Okay, so we meet you in the next class. We discuss some more other problems. Until then, take care, stay safe, bye.